guys, and welcome to today's episode where I'm joined by Big Brock below me, and he actually towers way above me, and another guy who towers way above probably Brock as well is Merlino, Michael Merlino, Big Merlino as I call him. Absolute legends of the industry. I'm sure they need no introduction. But if you do, you can. If you want to know more about them, you can check the link below. But you don't need an introduction, guys. So
thank you, Craig.
You guys have blown up massively since, I don't know, maybe would it be fair to say in the last 2 years you've basically been hitting this fucking hard, trying to promote your personal shit and all that kind of stuff? Would that be fair to say? 2 years, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually perfectly on point because for at least with me and Brock 2 years ago, we went to SEO at the beach 2022. Brock was a speaker. I was a backup speaker. And I asked Brock, hey, man, can you give me a ride to Miami? And he picked me up and like that bond started there. The next year, SEO at the beach 2023, me and Brock co-hosted SEO at the beach with Eric and David Hood. And then this year, we bought them out, and now we own SEO at the beach, the conference. And, you know, we'll be having this year's coming up in early March. So 2 years is right on point from where this all started, right? Like, technically, pretty much.
So you guys didn't know each other before this event?
Just barely, like through Messenger, you know, like but not like never met in person, really weren't close.
Oh, dude, I thought you have been like buddies for like 10 plus years. The way
yo, it was like we just clicked. It's crazy.
Jeez. Not just even like having met both of you like at Terry's event last year or whatever. I'm like, fuck, these are two guys that are like, I don't know, just the way, I don't know, just, yeah, it's fucking weird. But it's amazing to hear. It's only two fucking years, and you made it.
Funny, right, Craig? Just saying, because this is not even about SEO at the beach per se, just in general, right? The power of networking, right? Like going to these places, getting out and about. Like for me, getting out of my shell, right? Like it was a lot for me to go to that event, honestly. I never did nothing like that. Or one time, many years ago, to Holly's little private mastermind, but more as a business owner, different capacity, right? So yeah, man, it's amazing. So I was telling Brock just the other day because the memories were coming up on Facebook, and I'm like, yo, bro, you know, it's like literally like 2 years to the day that like we was out there and in the car driving to Miami and shit. Like, look how far we've come. Like, we own the shit now. Like, that's crazy.
It's surreal. It really is, man. I remember I just agreed to pick you up because I figured, fuck it, you know, Mike, you make the ride entertaining. We got a 3-hour drive from fucking, what was it, Sarasota to Miami? Yeah. And yeah, surreal now, for real.
So from there, I think obviously, you went to the event. I'm sure it was amazing. I wasn't personally at it, but networking, you just hit it off. All this GMB stuff, both of you are obviously, I know Brock's had a course and you've got an agency together and all this fucking stuff. So all of that kicked off. After that event, you started doing, you were like, fuck it, we're both doing amazing stuff. We're both doing similar stuff. Let's fucking just merge together, right?
Yeah. It was a conversation. Go ahead, Brock. We were talking and Brock was like, if on the way to Miami, he was like, if I could do it all over again, I'd do white label. And I snapped my head at him like, what? Right? Because I always associate a white label with like crackhead pricing and this and that. And he was like, yeah, bro. He was like, it's just easier to scale, do the work, not deal with the cut, blah, 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 blah. So I don't know. I don't even remember if it was right then or shortly after. We was like, fuck it, let's do it. But that's how it started from that, right? From that conversation in that car.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so. The margins are razor thin, but I mean, you can close 200 accounts in a day, in one deal, which is, that shit adds up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So many people come though and they're like, dude, do you know a guy that can just fucking take care of this? Like, just cannot be fucking arsed doing work. Like the amount of SEOs I know that just don't want to do any work, rather just have a guy in the background that fucking does it.
Yep.
Then they're only just doing client management at that point, and
Yeah.
Making money.
Go sell and report, right? That's it.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I've noticed though is a lot of SEOs, they're either really good at fucking sales and they kind of suck at SEO, or they're great at SEO and they suck at sales.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah, I think it fits good in the market for sure.
So obviously that type of industry that you guys have kind of niched down on, and I think it's fair to say we've all spoke about it before, it's volatile as fuck. You know, a couple of things I've picked up in the last few months are reviews are not fucking sticking. You know, the GMBs are being suspended very, very quickly. People are having to upload fake documents and all this fucking bullshit, and everything's not fake documents, but they're being asked for documents. I know a few guys that upload some fake shit or whatever. I'm not suggesting everyone does, but you know, Google
educational purposes only. We have no idea what you're talking about, Craig, huh?
But that to me, and I think we spoke about it, Michael, you know, a year ago or so, you're like, fuck, this niche is, or this type of work is it's all over the place, and it's, you know, probably even more so since
worse now. Yep. It's getting worse and worse.
So the guys that are watching this are going to want a few nugs. So that's the most important thing first and foremost before we go to anything else. Couple of nugs. What's working? Because I know Brock, you had a course recently. I don't know if that's still available. Is the course still available?
Yeah, but I think we're about to come out with something a little bit newer here in the next couple month or two that'll kind of address a lot of this new way of doing Google business profiles for sure. Mm-hmm. Like with reviews, right? It's a complete fucking headache. It's a nightmare since really like November. It's something that we both kind of struggled with up until like recently. It's the solution is just not what like the typical norm of what it used to be. Like it was really like thinking outside of the box. Like I joke around, like I think it was like January or whatever. I was like, yeah, Google kicked my ass last month or whatever. Like I wasn't joking; it was for real, you know. But yeah, so there's just you really need to be careful. Just something to kind of give to everybody. Just you really need to be careful about the type of reviews that you're using with the reviews, right? So not only you've got to get them to publish now, right? But you got to get them to stick and stay stuck. So it's getting over that 7-day hump and then a 30-day hump afterwards. It's kind of like the mark to get.
So is there any truth in this? Right now, I've heard that if the account that's leaving the review is not an active account, that is why reviews are getting fucking pulled down. So I know guys that are like, dude, you have to run ads through this account. You've got to do this. You've got to do that. You've got to have these accounts active as shit, or else nothing sticks. Is it that extreme?
Yes. I mean, you don't have to get that crazy if you know what you're doing.
Not that extreme.
Yeah, not that like. What sounds like what some people are doing, they're just, you know, they're trying to push the engagement, right? But they just don't know which specific levers they need to pull. Like there's a coin that what is it? Ted calls it that I've stolen from him. It's like, what is it? The least viable SEO? Like what's the least amount I can do? I'm constantly looking for that, right?
I know guys, or one guy in particular who's local to me, and dude, he's got all these phones, right? Now, he takes these phones around everywhere with him. So we can go out for dinner. He pulls out 4 or 5 phones and starts fucking checking in places just so that maybe in 3 weeks' time he can leave some reviews somewhere.
He can do all that virtually. Yeah, you can just do all that.
We ain't got time for that, number one. And number two, you can't scale that. What you gonna do? Go around with 10,000 phones? Because you need a lot of Gmail accounts, B.
We tested this about a year ago too. It was just the fact of putting your GPS coordinates somewhere on the map and then requesting the reviews is really what leaves the signal, not driving there specifically to the business.
Yeah. Interesting. That's a good nugget right there from Brock.
And something that so as the review shit started happening last year, right? I was already testing a bunch of different CTR, different tests from the last rock stars, right? Not this year, the year before, right? So a whole year worth of testing in. No, because Rockstars is in October, November, right? And we're going back a year. Bye-bye. So then the update happens. Me and my main VA get together and we're like, bro, it's time to take all these tests and now really figure out what's working without the reviews. Like literally, I'm not even trying to get reviews. Plus it was hard, right? And I need to crack how to rank without reviews because I got too many GMBs to be buying. Like I'm not doing that. That's the ROI is still there, but I just can't, right? I have a fucking team, an army. They need to do that or it needs to be dirt cheap. So the punchline is this. Even if you're struggling with getting reviews, real or fabricated, like I'm going to give y'all some sauce to rank without them, right? Fuck that. No reviews. I don't give a fuck. I'm still moving shit with CTR. So that's something that they could come learn about on March 1st. And for those that were like in Vegas at your event, bro, last year, right? Yo, Craig, I swear to you, no lie, my brother. I dropped 100 slides in that event, right? And never again will it be like that. Like I had people tell me, bro, you just gave up a whole course with SOPs and everything, right? Like I'm gonna make sure I do that in a 30-minute thing and hit them so that they could take it and just go do it, just like I did at your event. And since then, just so you know, my brother, plenty of people have hit me up like, yo, Mike, I'm crushing it in the casino niche and the gambling niche and the this niche, not even map niches. Using the CTR shit that I showed, right? And I'm going to show again in more detail to get that organic traffic, bro. If you do whatever you do in CTR can help, I promise you. Especially when you mix it in with parasites or create your own sites that become the parasite. Fuck is y'all talking about?
And me and Mike, you were bump heads like the whole past year. I'm like, fuck, Mike, I'm fucking doing that CTR shit. We don't need to, right? But right now it's hot. You know that pendulum always swings, right? It's constantly always changing. But
I haven't stopped. Like I tell Brock, Brock, I hear you. I respect that, right? But like, I'm not gonna stop doing CTR, like, because that shit works. It works. I pay for the proxies. The ROI is always there. So why would I turn it off if I know it works? We don't need to do it, correct? But these are my properties, so I want to get to that bag as quick as possible, right? No matter what it costs, as long as the ROI is there. So then when you mix in, guys, the reviews, the engagement, right, with all the other shit that we talk about, you cannot not win. It's impossible because you fucking the algorithm from both ways, right? With the shit, without the shit, real business, not a real business, don't care. We're going to make it look like we are the most recognizable and trusted entity in your local motherfucking area. Period.
Love fucking plumber around that ever fucking existed in Sarasota, Florida, right?
Fact.
So, obviously, you guys give a lot of information away. I don't think anyone can ever take that away. Courses, at events, whatever. And I think it's probably quite easy to say, Merlino, after you've had a few of those cigarettes, you start talking even more at these events. So obviously you guys have went on and the event that you met at, you've somehow managed to buy out from David Hood and the other guy, Eric
Fawcett.
Eric Fawcett, yeah. And this is on the 1st, the VIP day, the 2nd and the 3rd of March in Florida. SEO at thebeach.com. I want to talk a little bit about events. You met an event. We've all been to events. You pick up all the fucking nuggets, but events are fucking a pain in the arse to put together, as we all know. So obviously I'm here to try and help you guys promote your event. Sadly, I can't be there. I will be at the next one, 2025. But you have an amazing lineup. You've got James Slattery, Chris Walker, Clint Butler, Brian Cato, Simon Cornelius, Elder Cohen, Brian Winham, Matt Zimmerman, Garrett Acott, and you guys. So Garrett's one of my favorite guys in the world. I absolutely love Garrett. Not that there's anything wrong with any of those other speakers.
Oh yeah, that's Uncle G. I know what you mean, man. It's a special guy. You know what I mean?
I was super surprised he even agreed to it.
Yeah,
I think he likes you guys as well, and That's the good thing, because I don't think Garrett goes to many events, but that's a good fucking lineup. If I ever saw one.
And there's, hey Brock, what is there? Two secret speakers too, or one?
Yeah,
two,
we got two more.
That's still
well.
We got a couple. We got you know how we are, Craig. We a little different, right? So why announce all the speakers now? A little mystery speaker, baby. You know what I mean? Or two. A little surprise.
Couple in at that last minute, you know, try to get push some of these people that might be on the fence over the edge, right?
Can I have a guess at one of the mystery speakers, or am I not allowed to?
Yeah, go ahead.
Holly?
She couldn't make it, but she was supposed to be one of the people, but she couldn't make it. I wish she was invited. She would be there, but she had a scheduling conflict.
Fuck her. I'm just going to guess.
No, absolutely not. And hey, Dawn, I had nothing to do with that.
But obviously you've got guys like Brian Cato on there. You guys are on there. What are you all going to be talking about? Is it all just GMB things, or is it wider? Because I see Matt Zimmerman on there, who's probably well known for Zimwriter rather than GMB stuff. So is it just a GMB event, or anyone listening?
No. Go ahead, bro.
Sales is, we've got everything we've got guys doing sales to AI, content creation, backlinking, automation, actual business, entrepreneurship. Like the list, like we've got a great, well-rounded event.
I'll take a crack at going at it too, right? So we got, like Brock said, we got some sales, get you to clients, right? We got the stuff to help you rank once you got clients. We got a little bit of automation to help kind of automate some of the stuff to help you get the rankings, right? We got how to take your agency that's already making you money and take that money in systems and turn it into some more real money that no one could fire you from, right? We also got how to leverage agency and still do lead gen / rev share or start your own stuff, right? We got, Matt is not coming to talk about Zimwriter, right? Because we don't roll like that. He's coming to talk about AI prompt and prompt engineering. Like if you're using ChatGPT to create prompts, you're definitely going to want to come listen to what Matt's talking about, period and point blank. So we covering the whole thing. Like if they agency owners, organic, enterprise, or even affiliate, everybody will get shit out of it. Literally, if you're doing anything to rank online, on trying to start a business, get clients, do lead gen, sell leads, start a business, any of that. Or even if you're a business owner, you'll get something out of it for sure. Because I'm a business owner first, Craig, you know that, right? Then all this other shit comes. So I'm trying to make sure that, and so is Brock, but Brock covers that other angle more passionately than I cover this angle. And that's what makes us the great combo, right? I got to make sure that everybody gets taken care of, no matter what level they are or where they fall on that scale, right? Affiliate, local, enterprise, I only do organic. We got to give you value because that's SEO at the beach. It's not GMBs at the beach.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, one thing I want to add too is everything that I've talked to, and we've talked to most of the speakers now, it's all been original. Like this is all new stuff that they're bringing. A lot of them are like, can we turn the cameras off? You know, I guess, you know, right? But
and I forgot news, wiki, entities, schema. I mean, bro, there's nothing literally that we're not covering.
Yeah,
nothing. Black Garrett's gonna talk, some black hat shit. You know what I mean? Everything. Negative SEO, but on a protective way, right? Because I'm not into negative SEO at all. But negative SEO to protect your other investments, right? So that you don't get people taking your money out because you don't know how to defend yourself. See what I'm saying? What you don't know could kill you.
I'm still laughing, Merlino, at a Terry Samuels event where I had the big watch on, the Wi-Fi, and you're running away. Get to fuck away from me with shit like that, Craig. I don't like that stuff.
Cato, you and Cato on that. That wasn't no Wi-Fi watch. It was a fucking hacking gadget. Keep it real, Craig. Don't bullshit on here. Shit. Well, I'll tell y'all, if what y'all don't know could get y'all fucked up. That's why we got Cato and Garrett on the home team. You understand? Because you got to have people like that on your squadron, bro. And Holly and etc. The most deadliest people in the industry, I promise you, is on me and Brock's Rolodex, bro. It's just the way it goes.
But obviously putting on the event is one thing. But it's got on the tickets there, special after hours hangout with the speakers. What does that look like at the event? What sort of shit goes on? I'm just curious. Is it dinner? Is it going out to shoot up some shit in a shooting range? What does it look like?
Yeah, so we usually we have like an Airbnb. We have like a night out with the speakers and the VIP guests. It's usually like a dinner, and then we usually take everybody out on the second night somewhere to like an actual venue or whatever. Last year we went out to Hogan's Hangout, which is Hulk Hogan's bar in Clearwater Beach. He ended up showing up downstairs, which was pretty cool.
Fuck, dude, come on, man. That guy's one of my heroes.
We just went to Cat Williams last weekend, right? And like, I think I was in row 2. Brock was like right behind me, I think, and Hulk Hogan was in row 1, right in the middle. And he did a whole little thing with Cat Williams. It was so awesome because me and Brock met him not last year at SEO at the beach, but like before that, and got to talk with him and everything for like a solid 5 minutes. Him and Brock were talking even longer. He really liked Brock. So to meet like a childhood, it's fucking Hulk Hogan, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like he keeps popping up. So he's like somewhat he's in our little circle, or we're in his circle.
Yeah, the week before I sponsored a strongman competition over in Clearwater Beach, and he showed up too. Signed a bunch of the trophies that they auctioned off. Solid dude, awesome guy, man, for real. Promise we're not Hulk Hogan stalkers.
So presentations though at the event, is there anything different? Is it short, sharp, to the point?
There you go. You fucking know. Isn't that so hysterical? You hit it right on the head, bro. 30-minute presentations. Little wiggle room, right? But 30 minutes. Short, sweet, bring the value. Have a nice day, right? We ain't trying to have nobody give lectures. And me and Brock both got short attention spans. Like, it's hard to do 40
the ADHD version.
Yeah, ADHD version. There you go.
Oh,
hit him in the face a couple of times with some of that value and bounce. We're on to the next one.
Oh, well, I like that because when I go to events, I'm probably up there with you guys. I can't fucking, you probably seen it. I don't normally watch all of the
you're in the hallways.
I don't have the attention span, man. I'm just like, fuck this. So I like short, sharp, and I step in and out the ones that, maybe I've got a weak area on. So yeah, I like that type because I noticed some events you see have like fucking 25 speakers and the speakers will only get 20 minutes and it's bang, 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 bang. No room for fucking chatting some shit in the hallway. Nothing like that. So
yeah,
have
the value of going to these events is being able to network.
Yep, absolutely. So we made sure to have like little break, not too long of the talks, and then also a 2-hour lunch, right? Because you want to break, talk. It's Miami, you know what I mean? Not be in a rush. And we're ending, I think it's like 4, maybe 4:30, the latest. Not trying to make it a long, we want people, we got, like you said, get in, get out, baby. It's an OG's classic, right? And plus, once the event is over, it's the VIP. Like we out, we chilling, we out. It's Miami, mansion here, over there, Airbnb, whatever it's gonna be.
That's interesting. And we've obviously been to different things, mansions, fucking big events, small events, rock stars, whatever. I'm just looking at the venue that you guys have, and anyone can see this on the website, right? I've not quite seen a venue like this. It looks like a weird ass event in the venue, but there's like a fucking Lambo parked in the middle of the fucking. What the fuck?
There really is a Lambo parked in the middle of the fucking thing. Yeah, for sure. No, it's. Hey, when we were like, hey, we're gonna take over this event, we're gonna do it our way, right? We didn't want to do a boring hotel. Come fucking drink a cup of coffee at your hotel and come strolling in the fucking
cold ass
right?
hotel room, the ugly carpets, like
yeah. No, we wanted to just fucking
for this
from
one
A to Z, do
mix
it
it
our
up.
way.
Fresh.
Hey, it's either going to be fucking amazing or we're going to not, right? So, yeah, that venue with everything is just falling into place though. There's actually 80 supercars apparently at that inside of that warehouse. It's like a 45,000 square foot thing. Obviously, we're not renting the whole place out, but yeah, it's pretty wild. Apparently, that's a thing. If you have like Ferraris and Lamborghinis, you store them places, I guess.
I like interesting venues. I hate the same old hotel lobbies and all that kind of shit. I like something a bit different. So that looks pretty. And I like Lambos and shit as well. So you get your picture taken with a few Lambos.
Doesn't hurt, right?
All part of the fun, the memories, taking pictures and giving people FOMO. I know, especially Merlino in particular, is all about the photographs and the memories and all that stuff. So I think that all adds up. People from the outside looking, going, motherfuckers, all sitting in a Lambo or whatever. So the event looks fucking shit hot. So obviously, guys, if you're watching, go check out the venue on SEOatthebeach.com if you want to see. But obviously, SEO at the beach. I went to an event called SEO on the beach in Spain, and it literally was on the fucking beach.
Wow, that must have been crazy nice.
Canopies. It was like in a beach club, and no one listened to the fucking talks, dude. Everyone was boozing in the sun. Everyone's all getting all sun and shit like that.
No one listened to the talks.
Dude, I fucking promise you, no one. The talks were in a little fucking turret. Dude, everyone's in the fucking pool boozing it up. No one listened to any fucking talks. The talks.
We actually talked about that. We were like, "Is there a way we can do it on the beach?" And I'm like, "It's gonna be fucking hot, you know. Everybody's gonna want to start drinking. Like, nobody's gonna give a shit about SEO at that point. You can't compete. There's fucking women in bikinis walking around. Like, nobody's gonna take shit."
That's what it's like at this one that I go to in Spain. Just there's no one fucking interested in SEO. I was curious to know if yours was going to be like that, because just when you say SEO on the beach, that's all I can think of is beach, booze, no one listening to any talks. So it's not quite like that.
No, it's SEO really close to the beach.
Yeah.
And also I see that your timing of the event 9 till like 3:30. Is that just so that people can go away, freshen up, and then go out and enjoy the parties? Because most events I go to like 9 and they fucking stretch on till like 6 p.m. at night.
We ain't got time for that. We ain't got the attention span for that, Craig.
I think, like I said, like we half of it is networking. And, we really, when we're talking about, hey, what ways can we bring value? And I think it's where a lot of events actually miss the mark. Like I know my even when I'm really trying and it's a fucking awesome event, right? By 2 p.m. my mind is mush and I'm over. I'm checked out at that point, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not. I don't give a shit who's talking. It could be fucking Santa Claus. Like I'm not listening anymore. I'm going to the bar. I'm just like being around and fucking be polite at that point. Is basically what it is. And I think, and just from like feedback we've heard from other people as just, participants, right? Hey, we should have, wish they'd done some more like group stuff together. And so we've kind of taken that and done what we could with it. So that was kind of the point, get done early so we can kind of all click up and go in and kind of do some group stuff together and network.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense, man. But I hope you guys absolutely crush it. I think you will. I've no doubt in my mind the knowledge at the event from the speakers you've got. It will be a massive success. And location.
Sorry, Craig. I told Brock yesterday when we were finalizing the schedule and the page, I was like, bro, take me out of this shit. Like fuck me. That lineup is nice. Like that's a nice lineup. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna lie. I'm looking forward to it. especially a couple of people that, you know, we bringing out that never spoke before, that like take a little special pride in that, right? Because it's like, I know what they been doing, you know what I mean? And now other people are gonna get to experience it, and that's a beautiful motherfucking thing. You know what I mean?
So how many people can get to this event? Because obviously there is tickets available. How many spaces are there?
What is it, right? Like, can we cap it at 50 or 60? It's not. We're not doing it too. Oh, was it 100? I forgot. Brock knows them details more. I'm aiming for smaller, right? But as many people as show up, we could hold it. I think up to 100 or 200.
Yeah, I think you could technically hold up 200 people, but that's not wasn't the aim. I think 50 to 100 was our target point. We would be happy and ecstatic.
Yeah,
being that we're trying to throw an event in a month's time.
Yeah, we got 3 weeks from today.
3 weeks from today. So guys, you know what to do. The link is below. If you don't want to miss out, if you're on Merlino's Facebook and he's trying to rub your face in it, and you don't want to be sitting watching those pictures. So that's the biggest thing it gets me is I will be like you motherfuckers, looking at it from afar. I hate it. That's why I ended up at these Mastermind Mansion things, because I kept seeing I missed the first couple that they were out. I'm like, I ain't missing no more. The first one I went to was Nashville, but I hate seeing all you guys all partying and I'm not there. So don't miss out. It really gets to me. So make sure you buy a ticket using the link below. But anything else we can give to the audience to make them come along? If people are still on the fence going, yeah, guys, well, we know about the event. Anything else we can do to shove them over the line that you're going to try and wow people with at the event?
Brock, can you think of anything? There's so much value in there already. Yeah. Like, I don't even know. Oh, I think it's depends on the ticket class you buy, but there's going to be a Q&A with the speakers, right? So like without having to pay thousands and thousands of dollars to have a fucking one-on-one consultation with all of them, if they offer coaching, you get to ask a couple questions, right? Come prepared. I think that's a super value, because I know I already have like 2 or 3 questions for one of the speakers that I'm going to ask. You know what I mean? And I know them. So imagine.
Yeah. Well, I think things like that, little things like that can be all the difference. Just being able to offer a Q&A where maybe it's not recorded, no holds barred. Stop your bullshit. Tell me some of the good stuff, guys.
One other thing we're doing too is we've created for all the people that buy tickets, we've created a directory. Part of. So you can opt out of it if you don't want to do it. But there's been a lot of times where me and Mike have been to events, and we've ran into somebody, and you get pulled 20 different ways, and you don't get to finish a conversation, or something pops up that they could solve for you or help you out with, or you have something you can do with the JB with somebody, and you're like, "Fuck, what was that guy's name?" Or how the fuck I get a hold of him? Like, right? And so we've made a directory that everybody has. You can drop your websites in, social links, all that other stuff. We just dropped a video. If you go check out SEO at the Beach on Facebook, YouTube, just Google that. We've got a video of it if you guys want to check it out.
Yeah,
and the information is optional. If you don't want to share your information, and you don't have to, but if you'd like to, then it's there. Because like Brock said, man, there's people I've met that I can't remember their name, and I like really wish I could hit them up right now. And this directory will solve that problem if the people share their info. But bare minimum, you can still at least see their name, right, and take it from there.
Yeah,
you can even DM them on the back end on the website as well. Like it's pretty dope.
Yeah. No, I think we've all been there where we're like, fuck, dude, who was that fucking guy in the corner that no one fucking really knew? Mm-hmm. He was doing some cool shit. So
Yeah, that's the guy doing 10 mil a month and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
And
yep.
on the way to the bathroom, right before you were getting up to speak, he was like, "Hey, when you get a chance, remember to come talk to me." But then you forgot, and now who is that guy, right?
yeah,
I had a couple of those like that. Not that they were doing 10 mil a month, right? But people, important people, you can tell someone that's important. You know what I mean?
yeah. Nah, there's a lot of them. So my tip is it's not always about the guys that are standing on a stage. There's quiet guys creeping around in the background there that are probably doing equally as well, if not better, than some of the guys that are on the stage. So don't ignore those guys. But guys, I hope it's an amazing event.
Hey, Craig, I want to say one last thing, if you don't mind. Guys, and for those of you that get out to events, this event, any event, locally, business, whatever, I don't care what it is, right? Even if you're not the social guy, go take a selfie with everybody or shake their hand, depending on the situation, right? Like that could be what just opens the door to who knows what. Could be a friendship, could be an acquaintance, could be nothing, and could be a business partner, a JV. You have no idea. But if you don't, if you're already there, might as well introduce yourself to everybody there. Let them know who you are, right? What you do. Like at least say, how you doing? Hey, what do you do? Local agency. Mingling, networking is the most powerful part of these events for me, hands down, without any question. Just leave it at that for me.
Yeah. For sure. And Big Brock, anything else to add before we wrap up?
Nothing I can think of off the top of my head. Craig, thank you for having us, brother. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Craig. Really appreciate it, man.
No worries. I'm gutted to miss out, but I'm sure you'll all have a good time without me. So
let us know if we can return the favor, brother, in any way.
Yep. And see you next year.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah. For sure. Right, guys, the link is below. Check it out and make sure you get along if you can.